Alright guys, today is Thursday and I'm waiting on my package, the WWE 2K19. I'm really hoping that it comes in about an hour. You know what I mean? Right now it's only like 11:14. So I'm still thinking, who am I going to start off Universe mode with? I kept telling myself, let me try something different. Let me do the John Cena, I don't know, I might stay with Brock, Brock has always been my favorite in all Universe mode. I like to destroy everybody. Now, when I'm hearing about this different Universe mode, which is pretty much added, it just kind of tweaked it a little bit, but made it a little bit more cleaner and better for what I've been hearing in a lot of videos, is that now it's actually harder. So you know how we put it on normal or put it on hard, it's like so okay, because you want to feel like you're in a real match. And then you put on Legacy or Legends, and it's supposed to be extremely hard, which to me is like playing on hard. It's not really challenging. So what I'm hearing from people's videos is that it's actually, when you put it on Legend, it's super harder. So they really, the AI, it really puts like they really fighting you. Like you really feel like you in a real, you fighting the actual superstar. You know what I mean? Like it's more competitive, and that's what I kind of wanted from all the universe modes that we had in past games, and they kind of been the same. So that's gonna be real nice to be like, if I was a John Cena going up against Brock Lesnar, I would have a hard time of beating certain individuals that, would definitely give me a run for my money, you know what I mean? So that's good to have that in the universe mode. I am a little worried about the promo system. I know they kind of added like an attitude or a good guy type of promo, which is kind of cool, I guess, but we'll see how that works. And another thing I'm worried about in Universe mode is the cutscenes, because I feel like when you're playing cutscenes on 2K18 and other 17, whatever, it's a lot of, when you get into rivalries or whatnot, or whoever you want to go into, whatever, it feels like it recycles itself of the same cutscenes over and over and over. Sometimes you get lucky enough to see one cool cutscene you never seen before, or you see, like, there was a time me playing, and I haven't seen this cutscene in a long time. I was Seth Rollins, and I was getting ready for a match, and it showed a cutscene of me in the backstage, and I was approaching somebody, and I was talking to them about something. I was like, oh wow, they got this on this game, man. I haven't seen this since SmackDown 1 from the PS, the first PlayStation. So I was like, oh cool. And then it's kind of building up where the person I was talking to behind backstage, I wind up wanting to team up with him, and it was like it came together really nicely. But I haven't seen that anymore. And then I saw another cutscene where someone attacked me from behind, getting ready, and I was like, damn, man, they need to have more of this popping up on Universe mode. Now, mind you, I haven't seen those cutscenes in like 6 months since I had the game, and even though I bought the game when it first came out, I don't know what's going on. It's just I don't see no cool cutscenes. I keep seeing the same cutscenes over and over and over. So hopefully this year is a little bit more different. Hopefully it doesn't keep recycling the same cutscenes and they keep changing things up based on your performance, or based whether you're a good guy or bad guy. Like I said in my other videos, I kind of want that the cutscenes to give you choices of how you want to proceed with other characters in the game. But we'll have to wait to see how that goes. I'm pretty sure the blood is not going to change. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen anyone say that the blood on Universe mode has got a little bit more better, so that sucks. I see a lot of videos, they keep talking about the same thing about the Money in the Bank, and I don't want to keep hearing about the Money in the Bank. You pretty much made that clear. They keep saying the same thing over and over. Other YouTubers, things that I don't hear them talk about is how the cutscenes is this year. Do it really tells a strong story. I don't know if I said this in my other videos, but I kind of want, when you're in a rivalry, getting ready for a pay-per-view, and y'all been having a rivalry for 6 months or whatever months, and then when that pay-per-view come along, it should show like a promo skit of your rivalry, of y'all going back and forth, and kind of build up to, why y'all there in that match, and why this pay-per-view is so extreme, and why y'all hate each other, or whatever it is. Like how they do in real WWE shows. They showed up what built up to having y'all have rivalries with one another. I definitely would like to see that in the 2K19 Universe mode, but which we know is not going to happen. So, what else would I like to see? I really hope this damn package. Let me tell you something, guys. Don't ever buy games for Amazon, because I could have had this game, because they kind of played around with it. I was supposed to get this game yesterday, and then Amazon decided to say, "Oh, no, you can't get it tomorrow. I mean, you couldn't get it. I couldn't get it yesterday, so they pushed it back for today." Mind you, I'm still getting it early, but I would have liked it to had played it yesterday, so I can give y'all my review of what I felt, because I'm all about details. I'm all about, okay, what things that people don't talk about when they do reviews on their wrestling games. And I'm very particular with Universe mode. The other modes I don't care for. And like I was telling people, the bigger YouTube, I'm not a big YouTuber. You might come across my channel. It's not all that impressive. I don't have all the fancy editing and all that, like all these other YouTubers. I don't have the patience to be doing that. And I damn sure ain't gonna be spending no money on these, editing videos things on it, whatnot. But they were talking about how they so excited about the whole what's it called, the tower mode, and it's gonna be the best and the greatest. And I told people, I was like, yo, don't get amped up with these people promoting the tower mode, because not even 2K is promoting it like that. These YouTubers who went to the WWE Center, which is like 25 minutes away from where I live at, they not even promoting that tower mode, because it's garbage. Then you find out, for the people who got it a little earlier, that the tower mode is crappy, it's not that impressive, and they don't know why would they even put something like that on the game where it's not that special when you beat it. You get certain trophies, but it's nothing that great about it. So it's like, why did they even need to put that in the game? 2K is probably running out of ideas, which I don't know how you can run out of ideas, to not making tower mode a little bit more than what it is. It's like Mortal Kombat. The tower mode, you go up and you fight the big boss or whatever, and not much comes after that. So honestly, they didn't need that in the game, but they put it in anyway, so what can we do about it? My player, it'd probably be a while me playing that, because when I'm really tired of Universe mode, I may consider playing my player. The only thing that I would say that I would have a problem with that, not because it's like 12 hours, but knowing me, I'll probably run through it, so it'll probably be 10 hours, is that they don't allow you to have choices of your own of how you want to go in your story. You know what I mean? It's pretty much the story. They want you to go in the direction they want you to go. And I feel that's stupid, because you should be able to have choices. Whether you want to play a good guy, whether you want to play a bad guy, whether you want to, do this in my player. Like, give you choices to change up the story, so you can keep coming back to to my player and see more different things and more different cutscenes. Once you beat it. Now here's the thing that I'm confused on, and maybe it's gonna be like that here on 2K19, or maybe it's not gonna be. But what I noticed on 2K18, it's kind of weird, and maybe it's just me, or maybe it's because my game is kind of retarded. I don't know. But what I've noticed is that when you don't play, I'm talking about universe mode, and I'm talking about my player. There's certain things in my player that you see cutscenes here and there, and when you beat it, and then okay, I beat it like probably like 3 times, whatever, and try to change up the story, try to do a different direction. You got the company man, and you got the fan, blah blah blah. It's actually, I try to do a little bit different changes here and there, and sometimes it means something, sometimes it don't. Whatever. Then I go to universe mode, and then it was like, it kind of seemed like it activated certain cutscenes for universe mode. Now, I don't know if it's just me just coming up with that theory, or maybe it's kind of weird, like the elimination chamber match. When I play, like if I don't beat my player, whatever, because when you do the SmackDown thing, you can sometimes go into that mode where it's a 6-man elimination chamber match, and I felt like when I beat that on my player, and then then one day I went into universe mode, and I was like, damn, I don't see it on here, and it's almost like there's certain matches or certain cutscenes that will only unlock itself if you play it and beat my player, that it travels onto universe mode. Because when I started universe mode the first time I started 2K18, I didn't see the chamber match. So I was like, what the hell is going on here? I'm seeing all these YouTubers, and I'm asking them questions. How did y'all get the chamber match? No one's answering my damn question. So I couldn't put it in, make matches, or it wanted, I didn't see cutscenes of it or anything like that. Until I beat my player, and I ran through, I guess it was like an unlock, because then when I went back to universe mode, it was available. So it was kind of weird that it seemed like certain cutscenes that wasn't really showing much on universe mode, or the chamber match that wasn't showing up on universe mode somehow started showing up and popping up because I played through my player. So I don't know if y'all went through that experience. I'm sorry, this is pretty long of me reviewing this, but if anybody got the answer to that question, I just feel like that was kind of weird. And also I hope that they don't do that again this year. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for people who got the PC version, or maybe just, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just all in my head, but I don't know. It's weird. But I'm waiting for my 2K19. I'm obviously looking outside. I'm really having a lot of people say it's better than the others, and that it's only gonna get better in the next year. And I'm not really sure of that, because I did say that this is going to be my last 2K19 game I'm buying, and this is the highest I've ever paid for a wrestling game. Out of all the wrestling games that I have since In Your House, and I've never missed out on any wrestling game my whole life. WWF, WCW, I played WCW, Nitro. I played every wrestling game that came out, and I bought systems just to play those games. Just to play those one particular game. GameCube I bought just for that WrestleMania game when they first introduced the My Player career mode. Then it kind of took off, and then they wouldn't stop with the My Player career mode. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do another year of this 2K. A lot of people said that, they finally stepping in the right direction. But I got a feeling that it may come off that way, because they're kind of saying that they made it more fun. But I don't know. Unless they put voice acting on universe mode, I don't really care to go through another 2K game where my player is going to be voice active only and they're going to probably do another tower mode. I don't, that's how I look at it. I mean, I feel like universe mode is where people put more time in, like I keep saying over and over, onto other people's channels who they talk like my player career mode is like the best mode to be on, but it's like y'all don't do much videos on that. Y'all do everything on universe mode. So universe mode should be impact with so much drama, so much cutscenes, so much injuries, and and interviews, that you can do before a match. I mean, that should be all put in universe mode. If you get hurt or injured and you decide to still wrestle, depending on how bad it is, they should show you coming out wrapped around with bandages on your head or your ribs. To say, damn. And if you get too much damage, and then they really put you in such a bad critical, it take you out for a year or so, and make it to where your popularity go down, and you had to build yourself back up. The fans, which I heard that this game doesn't really do a justice when it comes to the fans. They kind of kept it the same as every other year. I feel like when you're the bad guy, the crowd should be loud as hell. Like every time you hit a move, they should be booing you so loud, like a John Cena. I feel like when you, like, especially 2K18 and all the other games, like when you're the good guy, I still see the crowd. I said, what the hell? I'm the good guy, and a lot of them is doing that, and it's kind of weird how the crowd it works, where I could be the bad guy and they are happy and clapping, they chanting my name, but I'm the bad guy. Shouldn't it be the other way around? I don't know, man. These are the small details that, like I said, other YouTubers don't pay attention to. And I'm very picky about how, like I said, or I probably haven't said it in my other videos. I put more time into these games because I don't watch the TV show no more. It's crappy. The storylines is crappy. And they seem like every time you watch the show, they keep trying to bring back the past. Like I heard that he's bringing back Evolution again because Batista's coming back and he really wants to push that last match with him and Triple H, thinking that it would be like how it was when he was, had that rivalry back in the days. I don't think it's gonna be the same, so I don't think people really care to see that again. They bringing back Undertaker and Shawn Michaels again. It's like everything they made them so much money that was so banging back then. They trying to bring it all back, trying to put more spotlight into wrestling again, and it's just not. It's just not the same no more, man. This is not because it's PG, but it's because you've done it in the past when it was banging, it worked, and then trying to do it now is just that ship sailed. So Undertaker's barely able to give you a good match anymore. Batista, I don't think he really is going to give us a strong match when he do fight Triple H one-on-one. So all my fantasies of having a great universe mode, a great show, I go to the game and I make my own greatest show that makes me say, holy crap, oh, that's cool, oh, the cutscene is great. Because I get more out of that than watching the TV show. The TV show is just, you can see them planning, you can see them talking to each other, what to do. It's horrible, Yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything I want to say. That, wait on my game. So we'll see how this game is going to be. And don't worry, guys, I keep you updated. For those who actually tune into this video, I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't do all that special editing and making. I don't really care how many views I get as long as someone hears me out and agrees with certain things I'm talking about. For those who do get the game, please Look for things that other YouTubers are not speaking of, because that's what I feel like is more important, and that's what I look for. Peace, guys.